Y'all, it looks like the bond between Diddy and Quincy might be cracking and the streets are buzzing. Rumors say Diddy has quietly distanced himself from Quincy, even though Quincy showed up to court like he had a front row seat reserved. Now, here's the twist word is, Diddy only kept Christian close during the trial for optics. Which has fans wondering, was Al B. Sure right all along? Did Diddy never truly care about Quincy? Let's rewind for a sec. When the feds raided Diddy last year, Al B. Sure posted a heartfelt photo with Quincy, captioned, "Come home. The door is wide open. You're safe here, son. I love you. Pops, you're biological." But instead of coming home, Quincy doubled down on his loyalty to Diddy. In an open letter, he said, "Albert Brown is my biological father, but Sean Combs is the man who raised me, guided me, and loved me. I'll always look up to him as my real dad." He even added that the only thing he got from Al B was his face. Quincy made it crystal clear where his heart stood, but now that Diddy might be pushing him away, don't be surprised if Quincy starts airing out some serious tea. Stay tuned, this might get messy.
Leaving the courthouse after day 5 of trial.
Quincy wasn't just supporting Diddy, he was leading the charge. Behind the scenes, sources say he rallied his siblings, especially Kim Porter's kids, to show public support. Even Christian Combs taking over Diddy's Instagram. That was reportedly Quincy's idea, strategic PR move to clean up Diddy's image. But while Quincy defended Diddy, his biological father, Al B. Sure, was dropping bombshells. Al B. Sure publicly accused Diddy of being involved in Kim Porter's death, claiming her diary, computer, and phone were stolen to hide a tell-all she was writing. He even asked the feds to reopen the case, and suggested those same people might be tied to other celebrity deaths. And then came the wildest claim. On Good Day New York, Al B. Sure said Diddy poisoned him, which allegedly led to his coma in 2022.
You were in that coma in 2022. You had the liver transplant, you had the tracheotomy, I mean, all that stuff that went on.
Multi-system organ failure.
Yeah,
60.
Right. Have they figured out what happened yet?
We will.
No, I mean, have the doctors medically, like, what happened to you?
Yeah, what happened? So,
because you just collapsed, right?
Yeah, so, just mysteriously out of the blue, there was a bunch of stuff.
So do you think specifically then that Sean Diddy Combs or people affiliated with him did something?
Not only that, but Al B. Sure claimed he had been trying to get the feds to launch an investigation into Diddy for years, only to be shut down every time. Why? Because, according to him, Diddy allegedly had certain law enforcement officers in his back pocket.
Almost, more than a decade of being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement, them telling me, you need some help. Really? What's wrong with you? No way. But not realizing that they were also working for the situation.
Because you were hinting, saying,
posting. Yeah. I get calls, take it down, or else, so on and so forth.
But this is about Diddy, so let's be clear for everybody that doesn't know.
Diddy. Who's about to?
He then went on to claim that Kim Porter's death wasn't due to pneumonia at Allenstate. He alleged that Diddy was responsible for having her taken out.
Yes, many, many years ago, I posted some information that was, basically trying to save my life. And thank goodness to my ex, the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who, kind of warned me all along the way to, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth. And I didn't understand why.
Because of Diddy.
Basically.
Do you believe that she died of pneumonia?
Absolutely not.
Why? What evidence do you have?
She was in the best of health. We just saw each other prior to her passing. We were actually celebrating our son's new Netflix Christmas special, and she was doing just fine. In fact, we were all at the event together at Netflix in the lobby. Sean, myself, the children, all having a great time, and I'm, grabbing Sean like, well, and she's in the back going, stop, So it was a really festive opportunity just for all of us to be together, because it's nothing like the circus that's out here. So it was a lot of the stuff, came to surprise, but a lot of the stuff will be revealed.
So, Kim Porter was Quincy's biological mom, right? With all the wild claims from Al B. Sure accusing Diddy, you'd think Quincy would rethink his loyalty. But instead, Quincy and his siblings came out strong, denying those rumors, saying their mom never wrote any book and insisting there was no foul play in her death. They asked for peace as they continued to grieve. Quincy didn't just quietly support Diddy, he was a key player behind the scenes, helping with damage control and holding the family together while Diddy was locked up. He stepped up as the eldest, making sure the younger siblings felt loved and supported, even organizing milestones like the twins' prom and graduation. But here's the twist. Despite all that, rumors say Diddy's cutting Quincy out of his empire. Christian is reportedly getting a top position. Even the other kids have roles, but Quincy's being sidelined. Sources say Diddy fears Quincy might switch loyalty to Albishur, and he doesn't want his empire split. So, is Quincy about to be pushed out completely? No job, no power, maybe even no place in the will. Drop your thoughts below, and stay tuned for what's next.